Hey, Sensors, Anthony Rose. We got some West Coast swing for you guys today. This is more intermediate, kind of advanced, but it's kind of cool. It's not as complicated as it looks. Really think you guys are gonna like this one, so stick around.
We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million.
All right, guys, we're gonna break this down one piece at a time. But before we do, now you're gonna notice this little button down here, and it says subscribe. Now, if you click that button, then you'll become an X dancer, and you'll know when all the awesome stuff happens here on the channel. So we'll demonstrate it, and then we'll break it down. Guys, we've covered some of this stuff in other videos before, so what we're going to do is we're going to put in the description links to those videos for like bigger, better breakdowns of some of the stuff, because we're going to kind of give an overview of the whole pattern and get you guys moving. Okay, so we're going to start in a two-hand hold, and we're going to do what's called a slingshot. Okay, so we're going to walk her forward. Leaders, I'm going to get out of the slot this way, and we're going to dance 1, 2, and on count 3, we get into a leverage type position where we've got some expansion. Then from there, I'm bringing her out of that to get into an expansion or compression in this direction. So we've got this hand, we give her a double turn, catching on her waist, and expand and hold that for just a moment. Let me break that down count for count. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Okay, so from this point, she's got leverage on that side. Okay, let me show you these pieces one at a time. All right, guys, this is her slot. So leaders, you've got to get out of her way to give her this pass. So we start in the slot with a two-hand hold, and I'm going to lead her forward for 1, and then I'm going to step out of the slot for count 2, rotating to my left as I expand the arms apart. By expanding the hands apart, that's going to help draw her in closer. Then from that point, I rotate my shoulders, rotate hers, and we get into this leverage. Okay, so that means that we're expanded away from each other, and that's count 3. From that point, I'm going to draw her back in, getting into a compressed position with the right hand. Now that she's here on count 4, I'm going to lead that right hand over her head, and we use that halo that goes over around her head for a double turn. That's triple step, catching her on the side so I can bring that hand down and expand her out. Now, once I get into that position, she now has leverage in that direction, okay? So I'm leading her into that direction, holding her there, because the next thing I'm gonna do is roll her in, catch her back on her back. All right, guys, we got this little double feature thing going on. We actually like double dipped into West Coast Swing just a little bit. We just did another West Coast Swing video on our Facebook channel. So look in the description and find that pattern, because it kind of, sort of, in a way, kind of ties in with this one. So we'll get back to your video. Okay, so again, keep in mind, this is her spot here. Like, you gotta let her have this, okay? So I'm leading her forward with my body for count 1, getting out of the way, expanding the arms. Then I rotate both of our shoulders for 3. She's on her right foot for 3. Sorry, yeah, her right foot. And then from that point, we expand out, then bring her back in for count 4, giving her that compression and say, hey, basically that's enough, right? Like, you're compressing in that position, because I'm gonna use that compression to lead her over the head, looking for her back so that I can expand her out here. From this position, most of the weight is in my left hand. I do have this hand, but I'm not really using it. I'm not like constricting the arm and pulling her in that direction, because the next thing I'm gonna do is she's gonna do an and triple step, and triple back step. Okay, this is basically the second half of a whip pattern. So if you've done a whip pattern, if you haven't, look in the description, because like, you need to know that. She's stepping in between my feet on that step, okay? So once we get into this position, we're in expansion, holding that for 2 counts. Then she's gonna do an and coaster step, and coaster step. I'm bringing her back because I've got my hand on her back. From this point, it's just the second half of a whip as I rotate the body and then anchor in place. So if we show you that all the way through, we start in the slot, bring her forward for 1, step out of the way, expand the arms, expand out to bring her back into compression. I'm staying with her here, catching her on her side, holding her there, rolling her in between my legs, and then we come out, okay? Again, this pattern is actually kind of cool, and the thing that we like about it is it's leadable. Like, you can literally lead this leaders to somebody who's never seen this before, and it still works. She'll be able to follow this if you connect with her in the right way. Leading and following is done by the alternating between compression and leverage. So we've got to use that expansion and that compression through the whole pattern. We're going to show you this one more time, and then we'll show you how it looks to music again. So we have 1, 2, we have a leverage, we have a compression, we have a turn, then we have leverage. We're gonna have leverage here, and then we send her back out. So let me show you that from this side. We have 1, 2, there's a leverage, a compression over the head, there's a leverage, and out into our anchor, okay? Guys, we wanna know, do you guys want to see more West Coast Swing on the channel? What do you guys wanna see here, okay? Comment down below, let us know that you're here and what you guys want, because we wanna give you guys what you want. If you have any questions, if you need help, leave it down below. We'll demonstrate this music and we'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, you got 2 choices now. You can either go to xdance.com and try a free trial membership, click that right there, or you can watch another West Coast Swing video here on the channel.